Good morning, everybody. This is Deanna with Food Bank Beautiful, and kind of doing a Pippi Longstocking thing here, only my hair isn't long enough to braid. Oh well, and I slept in this, so this is, bedhead at its finest. It is 9:15. Grandma and I have both been up for about an hour. We drank our beautiful coffee using that wonderful heavy cream that if you've watched my latest video, you know I processed that. Our friend ended up feeling like it wasn't a product that he and his family would use, so I had 6 half gallons, so 3 gallons of heavy cream. So, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. So I am fixing Grandma breakfast, and then I have a bunch of unfun things to do today. I gotta clean the kitchen. That's my husband taking out chicken scratch for me, if you heard that. I've got a kitchen to clean. First of all, I'm gonna make juice. I'm gonna make apple, carrot, cucumber juice. We had it a few days ago. It was delicious. Then I'm going to clean my kitchen. I got to clean my living room, and I got to clean at least an area in Grandma's room. I had it pretty clean, and then she had her party, and I got busy, and I didn't get it finished. And now you heard the bag of birdseed. This is Grandma's breakfast this morning. It looks rather gigantic. That is just one beautiful brioche bun that I cut in really thin slices. Also, Grandma doesn't eat the crust. It's hard on her teeth, so she'll only eat the middles. So it's really not an overload. And then she's got some pears. Her sister sent her a box of Harry and David, and it had 6 of those beautiful pears in it, as well as nuts and popcorn and truffles and all of that. So Grandma has very much been a spoiled girl. Look, my little things aren't even straight. And this shirt, I ordered this shirt thinking that it had a draw tie and I could, pull it tighter and kind of keep it up here. But it doesn't. It's a fake. And so it's got this super, good God, right? Moby Dick could be in here. So I'm just going to wear these around the house, but I do have to wear a little support garment underneath it. You know how I love my support garments. Girl is a child of the 60s. She wants to run around free, not encumbered, which was great when it's in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. But in my 60s, things are different. All right, I'll see what I can bring you along for today. I don't know if it'll be much. I'm not really doing anything fun, unless I decide to make jam. But I need to save enough stuff to make jam for when my cousin comes. We'll see. And you guys are sick of jam anyway, right? All right, I'll talk to you soon. All right, I might be able to bring you along for juice this morning because juice takes some work. It is not just, woo-woo, you're done. I like to do the work up front to try to make it faster for myself, but there are days where that's not possible. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to take this gallon bag of carrots and chop it into pieces that will go into my juicer. So down here, you can see the beginning of that. So I'm going to chop the carrots. I've also got to chop the apples and the cucumber. So it'll probably be a good 20 minutes before I'm even ready to start juicing. It'll be worth it, though, to sit down and drink that juice. All right, let's get that done. All right, we are about 2/3 of the way done prepping our stuff for juice, and it does take a while. Here are the carrots. Here are the cucumbers. And down here are the apples. And the apples are a little bit in bad shape. Of the ones that I have here, can you guys see? Maybe I can show you. There we go. I have 2 that I need to just trim off bad spots, and they'll be fine. So let me get these chopped up, and then we'll get some juice going. Then Addie and I will sit down together, enjoy our juice, and then we will see if I'm actually going to clean house today. Take take a guess, you guys. Okay, now I did have to cut pretty far into the apple to get to a spot where there was no icky, but that's okay. My chickens will absolutely go mad for that, and we're still going to have a really good juice. And there are my apples. It took me some time this morning, a pretty little minute, people. You know, I could have used that minute to go put makeup on, comb my hair, put a little deodorant on. I do wear deodorant, not the rest as a general rule. Okay, so that is all done. So we have carrots, apples, and cucumbers. I do have some lemons, but I am not going to juice any lemons this morning, I don't think. I think that I'll set everything up and I'll show you the juice when it's done, okay? All right, I'll be back. Okay, let's begin. I pulled out my orange cubes and I added some orange cubes to the bottom of Addie and I's juice, and that'll provide a nice citrusy flavor to our juice, keep our juice cold, and then turn into juice when we get to the bottom of the jar. It's so yummy, people. Please tell me in the comments how many of you juice on a regular basis, and tell me some of your favorite combinations if you could, please. That would be lovely. Now, I'm going to start with the cucumber because this is more cucumber than I want for today's juice. I believe that I'm going to take the rest of the cucumber juice and just freeze it so we can throw a couple of cubes in our juice for the rest of the week. But I only had to do this once. All right, I'll come back and show you how much juice I got. But I'm not going to subject you to the sound of my juicer, which really isn't that bad, but still. All right, All right, this is how much cucumber juice I got out of each of those, well, those two cucumbers together. And here is my juice jar, and I'm going to make Addie and mine the same, but I don't want an overwhelming amount of cucumber. So I like just a little. Addie will like a little bit more, about that much more. And then I will ice cube this a little bit later this morning. It should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to put that in a jar, and we're going to do our apples next, I think. Okay, that much left. Okay, let's do our apples. Let me turn you off for that. All right, here's the apple. I don't know if I'll need to juice all of this, but I'm going to go ahead and add this to the juice, and I'll just show you mine. I'm going to do it about that full. I'll do Addie's the same. And then I will throw in some carrots. I will cut up the rest of the apples to fill this container, put lemon juice in it, stick it in the refrigerator. All right, let's do these carrots. I'm ready for some juice. Okay, I'm going to see if this is enough carrot. If not, I will go ahead and juice some more. Oh, I might have to juice some more. Honey Bunny is going to get cheated if I don't. Oh, not too much more. Maybe just another inch or two of juice. All right. Okay, we are done. Here is my juice. I've been sipping on mine. Here is Addie's. We both can drink a quart of juice very easily. We don't eat lunch usually when we do this in the mornings for breakfast and lunch. It just seems to be enough. We find that we have a little more energy. A small village could live in here. It's ridiculous. All right, this is what I have left. I have some apples and I have some carrots. So when I come back in, I'm going to chop the rest of the container full of carrots, the rest of the container full of apples. I am just going to put a drop of lemon juice in here, throw it in the refrigerator, and we'll just use this for juice in our juicies the next couple days rather than freeze it. All right, you guys, juice today. Yummy. All right, Addie and I sat out on the back deck. We drank our juice. We filled 2 containers full of soil out there, so I need to get out there and garden. But first, I need to process some stuff here so that tomorrow juice will be easy. So I'm going to go ahead and chop up this bag of carrots and get it ready for tomorrow. And then I'm going to chop up enough apples to fill this container and get that in the refrigerator, clean off this counter, and then I'm going to go outside and work. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, June 26th. You can see that I still have these little piggy tails in. Oh well. But I have the cutest little dress. I wish I could show you how cute it is. So comfortable. All right. So today I have some things that I want to get done. Mostly in Grandma's room. Yeah. Oh my God. But the first thing I'm going to do is make some juice. Now, you saw me do that yesterday, so I'm not going to, show you that. I'll probably show you my juice quart when I'm done. But here's my cucumber that we put a little lemon in and put it in the refrigerator, and it's lovely. I have my carrots ready to go. And I have a container of my apples. And I just wanted to show you that with the lemon juice, they really stayed pretty nice. Not bad. Now, the exciting thing is that one of you, and I'll go back and read the comments so I can put a little thing in the Clippy, gave me the idea of making butter with some of my heavy cream. Well, I have never done that before. Now, at first I thought, oh, I don't have my KitchenAid mixer. I just don't know if I can, make butter using a hand mixer. But you know what? We're going to try it. Our pioneer grandmothers made it with a wooden paddle and a bowl. So my guess is I can make it with electric beaters, although it might take me a little bit longer. The first thing I want to do is make my juice so I can sit down with my coffee and have juice. After I make juice, I make Grandma breakfast. After breakfast, I'm going to work in her room, and then I'm going to try the butter. So we'll see how it goes, okay? All right, you guys have a great day today. If anything exciting happens here, I'll try to bring you along. Hoping to get back out in the garden. Okay, that was so fast this morning. I love it when I make juice and I have my apples and my carrots already chopped and ready to go. So I went through half a container of apple and half of my carrots. So here's for tomorrow's juice. And then I have, I think, 2 more gallon bags of carrots and 1 more container of apples. I do have, I think, 5 or 6 apples in my refrigerator, but if the well is out of carrots, I will have to put them on my grocery list, which is sad. Sad. But Addie and I are addicted to our quart of juice in the morning. So if that's what needs to be done, then that's what needs to be done. So I'm going to sit down. Oh, I'll taste my juice for you. It's got the same orange cubes that you saw me put it in the morning. Cucumber, carrot, and apple. It is so good, you guys. Oh, it's glorious. All right. I will see you later today. All right. So it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have done very little. I made breakfast for the family. I ran to the co-op and got dirt. And aside from that, I have done nothing. But I am now going to try to make butter out of some of that heavy cream. And this idea was given to me by a viewer who goes by My Favorites 877. So to you, I say thank you very much. Let's see what we can do. So down here, I have some of the half and half that I put in the freezer, and I thawed it out for a while this morning, and I think we're just going to do this. Now, this is the only mixer that I have, so I'm hoping that that is sufficient. People made butter by hand for thousands of years, and it wasn't until like the mid 1900s that there was electrical mixers. So maybe we can do it, maybe we can't. Now, I am not going to, I can show you, I guess. Hold on. There's the bowl, but I'm not going to bring you along for all of the mixing because I have no idea how long it's going to take. So I will work on this, and we'll see when it starts to change texture. I will bring you back, and we'll see if I can make some butter, because I'd rather have butter than, what is this on my face? Is that like dirt left over from yesterday? Girl is disgusting. All right, let's make butter. Okay, let me show you what it looks like at the 5-minute mark. Can you see that? Now, if I recall, when you make butter, I have never made butter, but when you make whipped cream, you have to be careful that you don't beat it too long or you get butter. So this is the 5-minute mark. Just starting to think about turning into whipped cream. All right, let's see what it does next. Okay, we are now at the 10-minute mark, and we definitely have very stiff peaks. At this point, the next step is the milk will begin to, or the butter will begin to form, and then what's not butter will separate out into liquid. So I should have sort of this liquidy butter mix. So at the 10-minute mark, I do not have that yet. But we will see what happens in the next 5 minutes. Okay, we are 15 minutes in, and there's no sign of separation between the butter fat and the, what I guess would be the buttermilk. My arm hurts, people. All right, let's keep going. I'll come back. Okay, we are 30 minutes in, and there is no liquid. My arms are killing me. So I'm going to keep going. Let me bring you down here, and you can take a look at it. It's definitely getting heavy, and I just don't see any signs of butter clumps or anything like that. My arm is killing me. 30 minutes. Whoa. What was I thinking? Oh my God. Girl needs weight training. Okay, so that is 56. We started at 309. I think 305, 309, somewhere around there. So 309, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59, almost 50 minutes. Now, my husband came and helped me do this, and he's still going to help me do that. But I want you to see this. It is starting to separate now. Can you see that? All that milk right there. So I'm going to drain that milk off in this, and then we're going to continue to mix. Honey, will you help me mix again? Yes. Okay. Girls, guys, I tell you what, he's the greatest man ever. Unless we're talking John Wayne and Sean Connery, and then he's got a little bit of competition, but not very much. And anyway, he wins. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and strain this for you so you can see me make a mess if that happens, because I know you guys love that. Here we go. You ready? All right. We're just going to pour off that milk fat. Wow, that is so cool, you guys. So if it took me almost 50 minutes with an electric mixer. God only knows how our grandmothers did it, right? My grandmother used to make her own butter. I think if I ask Charlene, my grandmother down here, I bet she used to make her own. So, okay, I'm going to put this butter back in, and my husband's going to help me stir again. Okay, lovey. Well, yeah. Can you do it for me a little bit longer?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. No. All right. We did it, people. Wow. Rosie Riveter, I am not. I would not have been a very good pioneer woman. My husband helped me immensely, so that was fabulous. Okay, let's take a look at that. Can you guys see that? Now I added a tiny bit of salt, and it is delicious. And we also have a quart of buttermilk. Now, when I buy buttermilk in the store, I think it's kind of sour. Is it just me? I've never cared for buttermilk, but let me grab a spoon. I tasted this off camera, and I felt like it tasted good. Yeah, tastes perfect. So that's good. And then I did add, I'm going to wipe that spoon. I did add a tiny bit of salt to the butter. So I'm going to taste that. It's good. We did it. Now, it makes me wish that I had a beautiful little butter mold where you could put the butter and then flip it out and you had this gorgeous mound of butter, but we don't have that. This is what we have. So this is what we're going to use. I'm not sure how much butter I have here. I want to say, I don't know. We'll see if I can measure it on my scale, on my kitchen scale. Wow. That is crazy, people. That is crazy. So I think her name was My Favorites 877. To you, darling. To you. What an absolutely great idea. I love your guys' comments. Now, you know, I can't always get back to the comments the way that I want to, and I hope you guys understand, but I do read them, and I love them, and you guys are so sweet. It's just amazing how nice you guys are, and I just appreciate it. You know, you guys give me the best ideas. So I am actually, let's bring the camera down. I am going to pat this butter down in here, and we'll make it pretty. I'll go back with a paper towel and just make it as pretty as we can. And then I believe that, I don't know if I will put this in the freezer because I've got butter in the refrigerator. There we go. That is just amazing. I am impressed with myself. Again, My Favorites 877. What a rock star. You guys who are watching this today, please write in the comments if you've made your own butter. That, I am just floored. I just can't get over that. I have never, ever, ever made my own butter. Wonder if Grandma's awake. Hold on, people. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check on Grandma. Grandma is sleeping the sleep of the innocent. What time is it? 4:16. I think she's been taking a 3 or 3.5 hour nap. I can't remember what time I got back from buying dirt. Okay, so I'm going to try to press this butter all the way down Here, I'll bring you back down. I just don't want any air pockets at the bottom. So let's get that taken care of. Oh my gosh, that is, I am just floored. I can't even believe that. So I'm pretty sure that I might make butter with the rest of my cream. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, but that is incredible. All right, you guys. It's always good to learn a new skill, even if all it took was a mixer. There for a while, around minutes 30 to 45 or 50, I was thinking, holy crap, I did something wrong. This is not doing what it said it would do. And my little recipe said it would take about 10 minutes, but I bet that if I go back and she put a recipe and like how much cream to use, I bet she used a much smaller amount of cream than I did. Wow, that is so cool. All right, let me pretty up the edge and we'll take one last look at it, okay? Here it is, you guys, all cleaned up and ready to go into the refrigerator. We did it. We are awesome, people. Wow. That takes a leap of faith after about minute 25 to 30 to get all the way to 55 or 50 before you see what they're talking about. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, I will see you all probably tomorrow. I don't believe I'm doing anything exciting enough to bring you guys along. I do have to do some tidying up in Grandma's room. I might do a before and after shot. Maybe. All right, thanks you guys. Ta-ta. Hey, Grandma. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Well, you're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I feel pretty good.
Do you feel pretty good?
Yeah.
You got so many birthday wishes from your YouTube friends. Just wishing you the best birthday and commenting about how adorable you were.
Oh, the sweet people.
Oh, I know. They don't know the truth, do they?
I guess not.
All right. Well, it is about 8 o'clock on Thursday morning, and Grandma's going to sit out here and have her coffee. She's all bundled with slippers and a little blanket. And then out here, we've got some nuts on the ground to see if the squirrels will come in because she likes to watch that. And it is absolutely pouring, people.
Yes.
So Grandma was admiring my flowers. See those yellow flowers right over there?
Those are gorgeous.
Those are your flowers. Those are the ones the guy upstairs gave you for your birthday. And then over there, she's admiring my begonias. I don't know if you guys can see them through my dirty windows, but and if you will remember, I got those at the senior food bank, and they were kind of in a little bit of rough shape, and now they're doing beautiful. Okay, Grandma, you're going to drink your coffee, and then I'll fix you some breakfast. The question is, do you want me to bring your coloring book and your markers out here while you're watching the birds and sitting out here with us? What do you want to do?
I don't know. That sounds interesting.
All right, I'll go get them. All right, say ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now.
There you go. Good morning, everybody. This is Deanna with Food Bank Beautiful, and it is Thursday. Woohoo! We're almost to the end of the week, people. So I am sitting out here. Grandma is sitting right over there. She's drinking coffee. She's watching the birds and the hummingbirds and the squirrels and the doves come in. I don't think the blue jays and the crows have come in yet this morning, but she's going to sit out here and eat her breakfast with us this morning. Now, Addie and I are having juice. This is my standard apple, carrot, cucumber, and it is delicious, and I'm going to sit down and drink it in a second. And it is pouring rain here, and so I feel like today That noise you hear is my husband dumping laundry on my bed for me. If he brings it out, there's a good chance that I'll fold it, but we will see. Okay, the plan today is to clean a section of Grandma's room. Grandma's room is in fairly good shape, but I really need to organize my clothes so I can get some things out of containers, get them in the closet, and get everything nice and neat. Plus, she has a lot of artwork that she wants to put on the wall, so I need to take care of that for her. And then the other thing that's on the agenda, I believe that I'm going to make a chicken lemon soup. You guys have seen me make that. It's with that rotisserie lemon chicken that I get from the food bank. I have one that I threw into the freezer when I got it. And today's the day that it sees the light of day. I also have some Brussels sprouts in the refrigerator from the food bank that I need to use. And I'm thinking I'll make a salad. My neighbor over here gave me a head of some sort of like romaine kind of lettuce from her garden yesterday or the day before, and I have a head of the Tom Thumb. So I would love to make a beautiful salad today. So I think maybe late afternoon we'll have a soup and salad, and that should sustain us. Okay? It should sustain us. The other thing that I'm going to do is we have a jar of the snickerdoodle cookies, and I'm going to bake those. I'll bring you along for that because that's a jar that we made together, and I want you to see the finished product. Now, is that everything? I don't know. We will see. And yes, girlfriend is wearing the same dress. The problem is this dress is so comfortable that I just don't want to change clothes until until it stinks. It still smells fresh, people. I could be in this dress all week. All right. Here's to you, my friends. I will come back to you when it's time to clean Grandma's little table area. Okay, ta-ta. Okay, yesterday we did not make as much progress as we would like on Grandma's room. So this morning I just want to take one little section at a time. This and this. This is what I would like to get squared away today. Now Grandma's bed is all nice and fresh and pretty. We got that done yesterday. Grandma had a haircut. She looks fantastic. Grandma, there you are. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
What did you have for breakfast, darling?
Food.
You had a blueberry lemon loaf with some butter and some of that
good.
pear butter. It was good.
Yes.
And then you had your protein drink. Can you show me that?
Here's my protein.
And how was that?
That was fine.
Show it to the camera, honey. There she goes. She has one of those protein premiers. And you like that one?
Yeah.
That was a coffee flavored one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grandma's going to do her thing, but I'm going to try to work in here today, and this is what I want to get done. This area right here, some of this I've been looking at for a month, and it's just time. So I'm going to try to take care of that today. Okay, I forgot to do the before, but the carpets were messy, the bed wasn't made. There was all kinds of stuff everywhere, junk and garbage, just an absolute mess. So her room is pretty much in working order now. Here's the things that we got. This corner all cleaned up. It's usually where I sit. We have her supplies tucked away nicely right there. This is her desk. I took off lots of junk and garbage. I put her goodie snacks in little jars. Down here is a bag for her books and coloring books and whatnot. Her bed is there. We added some of her artwork to the wall. And then over here, we added some more. We put her birthday cards. There's two right there. There's two right there. We put her birthday cards up. And then I put 2 of her birthday cards over there. All right, so the toity doesn't go here. It goes right in that space right there, but she might want to use it when she comes back in before she takes a nap. That place is sort of cleaned up. We've got this taken care of. Her supplies are all in that corner. I just don't have additional room to put them someplace pretty. And then stuff that I need to work on is over here. My clothes are in that bin. Some of her clothes and my clothes are in this bin. And we've got a blanket up there in case she gets cold. So the room is pretty much done. There's her birthday puzzles that she got. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her in. She's been out in the living room since breakfast. I'm sure she's tired and is ready to go to bed. So there's some of her stuffies. Those good things. And then Walter got a bow on his head. So I think she'll like that when she sees it. And then here's her brand new Mickey Mouse blanket that she got for her birthday. And all of her books and coloring books. I am back. Grandma is napping. I just sat down and took about a 20-minute rest. I cleaned my juicer and got it all ready for our next project. My husband peeled a bowl full of lemons for me. And if I feel like it, I am going to take care of some additional lemons. I am not going to peel them, though. I just chop them and do it that way. That's what I can do. So we are going to get this lemon juice processed. So I'm going to go ahead and juice these. Then I'll show you how I'm going to save it, and we'll go from there. Now, the opening on my juicer is about that big. So what I need to do is get my pieces of lemon into smaller sizes. So let me get some lemon up here. And then I can start getting my lemon over here. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to take my lemons and I'm going to process them into smaller pieces that can easily go into the juicer. What can you guys see right there? Seeds don't matter. Just like that. It's not difficult. And then while I'm doing this, you've already seen me do it at least once, but I'm just going to remind you that my husband has the patience to peel the lemons. I do not. I don't enjoy it. It hurts my fingers. So I don't do it that way. But I do have a bunch of lemons to process. So this is what I do. God, these lemons are so huge. Can you guys see that? It's crazy, right? You can make a whole lemon pie out of that. All right, let me bring you back down. So I just take the knife and I cut off the end, and you can see, you can really cut off a lot before you even start to see the fruit. These peels are super, super thick. That's probably why they are not for commercial, I would guess. They just don't meet the standard of what you would find on your... And I don't want a lot. See how far I have to cut in before I can even get to fruit? And I don't want this pithy stuff. That just makes for bitter lemon juice. So I may not get all of these done today. I don't know if I'll have the patience to do this today, but at least I'll get some of it done. And like I said, if you can't do everything, you know, do what you can. All right, just do what you can. Right now I can do some lemon juice. We'll see if I can do a little bit more than what I've got here. Might be able to, might not. After I'm done with the lemon juice, we are going to make the snickerdoodle cookies. While the snickerdoodle cookies are baking, I am going to clean my kitchen. And then after that, I am going to sit down and fold those 2 loads of laundry. So I'll bring you back and show you how much juice I got out of this, okay? I'll be back. Okay, here I am. You've seen me do similar things. I'm going to take a quart-size bag. I'm just going to stick it into a jar, hold the rim, and pour the juice in. Then I'm going to seal that bag and freeze it so that it lies flat. I like to pull it out before it gets too big. That's not sticky. Rest of it can go in, and that is good enough. And that's almost, it's just a little less than a quart of juice in the bags. I want the air out though. Take the time to get that air out. Okay. I want to make sure it's nice and tight. Okay. All right. Then it's just going to lay down. It's still got quite a bit of air in there. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of that out. Make sure that's nice and sealed, and then this can go on the cookie sheet that I have in front of me, and I'll show that to you when I'm done. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm almost done with the lemons that Addie peeled for me, so now it's a matter of, do I want to, you know, do some more? We'll see. Well, we got that job done. I went ahead and decided to do all of the lemons because I'm already making a mess. And actually, I didn't make that big of a mess, but I ended up with 5 quarts of lemon juice. Let me show you. Right down here, which my husband will take upstairs and put in the freezer for now. And then I have about a half a pint of fresh lemon juice that I will put in the refrigerator, and we will use that. Now, my husband also did most of my dishes, so I'm just going to go through the kitchen, tidy everything up, and then I'm going to come back to you, and we're going to do something fun. We're going to go ahead and make those snickerdoodles. Also, I want to make the Brussels sprout salad, and so I think the soup might wait until tomorrow. I just feel like the Brussels sprout salad is such a big, yummy salad that I don't want to do soup and salad. We'll do salad today and soup tomorrow, which will be lovely. Tomorrow is also the well, and I am planning to go, but we will see how it goes tomorrow morning. And I think after I make the snickerdoodles, I might show you the Brussels sprout salad, and then I will close this video out and I will go ahead and post it for you. And this should be a short one. This was just little, you know, glimpses into Wednesday and Thursday. All right, I'll be back when I'm ready to do the snickerdoodles from that mix that you and I made together. All right. I am back. I cleaned up the lemon juice mess, and my husband has taken them up to the freezer. I cleaned my kitchen up mostly, and now we are going to make the snickerdoodles. If you will remember, on about the 12th of June, we made snickerdoodle cookie mix in a jar along with about 6 other different mixes. And I told you as I would bake these mixes, I would show you how it goes. So again, this is the book that I got the recipes out of. And we're going to go ahead and do it. So the first thing it says is cream the 1 cup of softened butter. So I'm going to do that. And then we're going to add 2 eggs. Once that is all nice and creamy, we add the snickerdoodle mix. Let me bring you down here. How's that? Okay, here we go. Not going to spend a lot of time there. I feel like that's probably good. There's 1 egg. There is the 2nd egg. There's my arm right across the screen. Okay, let's get this all mixed in. Looks good to me. And now we're just going to open our jar. And we're going to dump it in. Snickerdoodle cookie mix. It's packed in there, so you might have to put your hand in there or a spoon in there and get out what you need. It's good enough for me. Okay, let's mix this up. Okay, that does not look like snickerdoodle dough that I have made before. Usually snickerdoodle dough looks like chocolate chip cookie dough without the chips. This looks kind of dry and crumbly. However, it does make, you can take it and make a ball, and that's really all you need. So I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to leave this recipe alone and bake it as it is, and then we will see if that was what we needed to do. So I'm going to roll it into a ball. Then I'm going to roll it into the sugar. And then I'm going to stick it on a baking sheet. Okie doke. Got a new baking sheet, people. That was a long haul with that other one. Okay, can you see it right? Where can you see it? Right there? All right, let's try another one. Now, once this is all rolled out and ready to go, it bakes for 10 to 15 minutes. That's a pretty good size range until the cookies are light tan. Okay, let me get these rolled out and then I will show them to you. I'll put them in the oven and then we'll see how they do. Okay? Okay, these are ready to go in the oven. Let's go ahead and take a look. You see them? I'm going to put them in for 10 minutes and then I'm going to check them and see if they're done. These are pretty small cookies, so I don't think it'll take too much longer than 10 minutes, but we'll check it and see. I'll be back. All right, the cookies are baked, you guys. You might hear some collateral noise over here. It's going to be my dishwasher. I guess that's all the collateral noise. I baked these snickerdoodles and they came out pretty nice. Go ahead and take a look. They did bake for 15 minutes in my oven. I don't know what they'll bake for in yours. Let's go ahead and sample one. Now, my husband loves snickerdoodles and he said these were pretty good and he liked them. So let's go ahead and try one and see what we think. They definitely have the snickerdoodle flavor. They're nice and fluffy, a little crispy on the outside. They taste very good. I think if you bake these, you will enjoy them. Okay, that is it for me today. I'm going to go ahead and edit this and post it tonight. And then tomorrow, I am going to go to the well. And I'm guessing either Friday night or Saturday, I will do a episode of The Well. What I got there, how I preserved it, what I'm going to do with it. Same kind of thing you've seen for a few weeks. I may or may not go to the Friday distribution. I don't think I'm going to go, but I don't know. Probably not. If I do, I'll do a haul of that as well. All right, you guys. Have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow. Ta-ta.